Hello! In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how you can connect your pgAdmin into your local supabase instance. So first thing first, you need to have Docker desktop installed. I hope that you already have it. And you need to have pgAdmin 4 installed. Let me open my editor. As you can see, this is my Flutter project, but it's really not important. You can have whatever you want. It's really not specific to Flutter. Let me clear this terminal. And first thing first, you need to initialize your supabase instance. So let's do supabase init. Of course, you also need to have supabase. I hope that you already have it. On Mac, you can install it with something like brew install tab/supabase, something like that. But I already have it. You can take a look how to do it. For example, here. Let me show you. So here you have documentation for CLI and macOS. Here you need to type this to install supabase locally, but it's not the point of this tutorial. I'm quite sure that you already installed it. It's not the problem. Let's initialize supabase init. Generate VS Code workspace settings. To be honest, I'm not using VS Code, but I'm always just telling yes. Okay, so as you can see, it's finished, and now we have additional folder here called supabase. With this supabase, we have very important file called config.toml, and you have a lot of configuration here which you can change, but I'm not gonna change anything. We are gonna do everything how it is by default. So now when you have your local supabase, you can do something like supabase start, and it should open your local instance of supabase. It's gonna take a few seconds probably. It's gonna be much more faster than this remote supabase, but still some containers needs to be initialized. If you're doing it first time, I'm quite sure that it's gonna take much longer than in my case, because in Docker supabase needs to download a lot of images. Okay, but it's not important. Right now, as you can see, we have some information that it was successful. And we have something like studio URL. And we can open it. I clicked on this URL and it's automatically opened this. But of course you can just type this in the browser and it's also gonna open. Okay, so this is the local instance, as you can see. 127001. So it's equivalent of localhost. To test it, let's create some example table test. Let's just test enable low-level security. No, we don't want this. Okay, and by default everything is okay. So as you can see, we just created this test database, no database, table, test table. All right, and now what we want to open pgAdmin and connect to this local supabase instance. So to do it, we need to click the right button of your mouse, register server, and now I'm gonna put this local supabase and connections localhost. Okay, here very important thing, port. By default port is 5432. But as you can see here in DB URL, we have port 54322. So don't forget to add this additional 2 on the end. As you can see here, we have this port. So whatever you have, you can change this port in your config.taml file, but yeah, by default it's this. Okay, Postgres, everything is okay. Username is Postgres, and password is also Postgres. I can't show you this, unfortunately, but just type Postgres exactly the same like here. And I'm also gonna show you other tabs to make sure that everything is exactly like in my case. I also seen that for some reason guys were disabling this SSL mode, but in my case it was working fine even with this SSL preferred. So let's now try to do save. Okay, now we have this database. As you can see, we have only one database, Postgres. Let's go to schemas. You have all of the schema. So you have, for example, auch, and I hope that you know what's that. That's the schema which supabase added for you. But for us, the most important thing is public, and we have tables here. And as you can see, we have test. Yeah, so exactly the same test which we had here. So as you can see, we were able to connect pgAdmin into our local instance. What can I show you more? To be honest, I can finish the video here, but maybe I'm gonna show you something additional. You can also stop your local instance by putting supabase stop. And now, if this process is gonna be successful, we should not be able to connect to view the data in pgAdmin. Okay. Now let's put this servers, refresh. Okay, and as you can see, localhost supabase is have this red cross. Okay, let me put password. Let's see what's gonna happen. No, but I still can't do it because, as you know, the local supabase was cancelled. Okay, so now we can make once again supabase start, supabase start. Okay, so we are starting again. Let's wait a few seconds. It's a little bit longer than I was expecting, but okay, it's working right now. So again, here, refresh. We still have red cross, but I think that that's because we need to put this password again. So password is Postgres, and I'm gonna click save password. I don't wanna put it every time. Okay, supabase, schemas, public, tables. As you can see, we still have test with 2 columns inside, ID and created. Okay, but right now I'm gonna show you how to restart your DB without tables inside. So we need to do something like this: supabase stop -- no - backup. Okay, so we are stopping DB once again, but this time the data is not gonna be saved. So if I'm gonna start the database again, the database is gonna be clean without any tables inside. Okay, can I Can I access it? No, because we stopped the server, and right now refresh, it's also not working anymore. Okay, so again, start. And right now, we should not have this test table inside, because we are starting this database from scratch. But let's see. I don't know what's gonna be the result. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. I'm probably not, but maybe. Okay, pgAdmin again, restart. Here, databases, schemas, public, tables, and as you can see, table is empty. And if I'm gonna open the supabase studio, as you can see, nothing's here. So that's gonna be probably the end of this video. I hope that that you learned something, that you know, I hope that I was helpful at least. And see you in the next video. Bye.